Hi everyone, welcome back to your channel. In this tutorial, I would like to talk about how you can connect ESP32 to DHT11, which is the sensor of the temperature and humidity. And this data definitely will be sent via the Bluetooth to the mobile app, and you can capture this information and show in the mobile app. So this tutorial just be focused on ESP32 part, and you need to upload this firmware into ESP32. So let's get started. In When you want to do for ESP32, first of all you need to configure some information. First you need go to, if you don't have the Arduino IDE, please download this Arduino IDE. And if you don't know how, I will drop another video, the link of that video here. You can watch the beginning of that video, which I explained about this IDE. Anyway, first you will come to the file preference, and then there is then part for URL. This URL is the source for package of the ESP32, and you need to paste here. I will copy and paste this link below of this video as well. Then you also need to make sure your ESP32 already is installed, and also for DHT library, DHT11. So in that case, you will come to the sketch, include library, manage library, and from here you have to first to search for ESP32, which is the one of the libraries which you need to install it. Please search about this ESP32. You can see here Express if systems. This is one of the library which is include all the ESP32. And second one is DHT11. If you have the DHT11, so you have to find this DHT11. If you have the DHT22 also, it will this library will be included, and so you don't need to worry about that. So you see, I already installed, and this is the DHT sensor library. So this is the first step which you need to consider for this library. And then also you need to select the ESP32 dev module. This is the one of the we can say the board. If you come to the tools, and if you come to board for ESP dev module, and then you will find ESP32 dev module already selected here. Okay, all set. When we can go through this coding part, first you need to define the DHT pin which I selected for. Again, this GPIO is based on your idea. It could be 5, it could be 4. Please look at the specification of the ESP32, and you can change it. So for me, I selected 4. Then DHT type, which is for me is DHT11, but if you have the DHT22, you have to mention here. Then I define this Bluetooth serial as a serial BT. This is the name which I gave it to them. And then I have configured these two DHT as a DHT library for the pin and type. Then here I have defined my serial, which I use the 115200, which is the start serial monitor, and I am giving the one name to my Bluetooth, which I defined as a serial BT. And when I was searching in my mobile app, it will show me as a ESP32 underscore test. Then it will start the serial for the Bluetooth, and if there is a problem, then, or if it's connection, then it will write it down, Bluetooth started waiting for connection, which is coming in your serial of the ID. Then here, and I have another loop. This is the setup loop, and this is the we can say that the coding loop, and I have defined the temperature and humidity as a float, and using this library as a DHT.read temperature or DHT-read humidity, it will read the temperature and humidity and then drop in to one we can say the argument. This argument can be changed whatever you want. Then I am using this method for the temperature and also the humidity, and then I'm giving the format of the temperature and humidity in this format as a temperature double dot humidity. And why is this way? Because of getting the data in mobile app. It's up to you. If you want to change it, you can change, but again, you need to change your algorithm in your mobile app. So I'm giving the data in this format because I have designed in mobile app to get the data in this format. Later I will explain about this issue. Then this come to the serial BTS data, and it will it is sent, and the data actually will be sent because this is data argument, and it will send here. Yeah, and if I want to run the terminal, which now already I have, let me show that how it will, you will see this data. Then you can see it showing the two values. The first item based on the code, the first value is a temperature, and second value is humidity. So I have defined in this way, and in mobile app I'm getting the first one as a temperature and second one as a humidity, and then show it in display. Okay, we are reaching to end of this tutorial. The next, please, if you are interested in this to see that for the mobile app, please watch the next video, which is about that how you can design your app for the display and also backend.